year-end, an anniversary celebration, and changes coming to the channel. Little chit-chat with you here in the desert. I hope you'll join me. Linda here, a serene and simple life on BLM land in the desert of Arizona. Wow, does it get any better than that? I'm sitting next to Happy Haven, my Toyota Highlander. It's a 2012 SUV. I've traveled across the country. Oh, I've put on 90,000 miles, I do believe, since I first purchased her back in 2020. Wow, what a journey. Hey, thank you all for being here and all the newcomers here. Oh my gosh. Over the last 3 videos, the views, the thumbs up, the subscriptions have all been boosted. And I thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope that I will provide you good content today and into the future. The last 3 videos that really took off, in case you've missed them, or put in the comments, did you subscribe once you watched one of these videos? Spending Christmas alone, how I manage, a little bit of estrangement, didn't get really deep with that. And then I did my tiny home tour, the Cozy Nest Cottage, and that was a big success. But oh my gosh, my latest video, Teresa with her minivan and touring it and seeing her setup, has just gone gangbusters. So I'm really excited about that. And as you can see or hear by those 3 different videos, that I have a lot of variety in my content. You know, sometimes they say in YouTube you should have one path, one type of content. The tours always do really well, no matter what kind of content you have. And it seems like when I'm just sitting and talking with you and giving you some heartfelt stuff and, I don't know, life lessons, things personal, things going on in my life, those seem to really take off. And then, of course, I have, you know, a big portion of you who are tiny home followers. So if you fit in one of those categories, stick with me, because as soon as I do 2 videos on one subject, I'll be going to another subject. It seems like that's how it's been with my channel. I have the nomad family life, where I lived full-time on the road for 3.5 years. First started out in a car, and you can always go back to the playlists and watch those videos. And I'm speaking a lot to the newer people here. And then I purchased a piece of property, a little over 1/2 acre, and got a tiny home, and I'm debt-free. So I feel like I have some worthwhile content to provide you. But the bottom line is I am a gypsy. I call myself a gypsy soul. My daughter even got me a bracelet one time that inscribed gypsy soul. I need to start wearing that again. I need to buy some new rawhide for it. But anyways, that was a bunny trail. So yeah, once a gypsy soul, always a gypsy soul. I'm going to be traveling. But as I mentioned in the intro, there's 3 different things going on. I think I'm gonna start off with the celebration, my anniversary. I am a year now in my tiny home. as of today. Today, guys, literally today. It's so exciting. I got my certificate of occupancy on December 31st. Actually, it was January 2nd, but December 31st, I moved into my tiny home. So I guess I was illegal for 2 days while the offices were closed. I did a whole entire series on the build, the 15 inspections, all the different things, you know, that you've been watching of the landscaping and everything that has gone on. So I'm doing a little, like, I think we all kind of maybe do this. Do you do this? Like a year in review? Where did the year go and what did you accomplish and what would you have liked to have done and what will you be doing in 2025? So that's kind of where I'm going with this. But I do have some notes here to stay on track because this babbling brook sometimes goes off into too many bunny trails. All right, so yes, my anniversary celebration, a year in Cozy Nest Cottage. January last year, this is the little synopsis of this past year. In January, I was in Arizona. In February, and March, I was back at the tiny home and I got gutters, I got a screen porch. And then in April, I think it was March or April, I met up with the escapees and did a few videos of being with the escapees, the solos. That was really fun. Then May through September, I was in Michigan. Oh my gosh. If you want to get a work camping job that is amazing, go to Mill Creek Campground in Michigan. It's on Lake Huron. I mean, yeah, this is beauty, but Lake Huron is a beauty all of its own, just saying. So I left the tiny home and, you know, I've covered this many times before, but it all goes back to, you know, I'm grounded, but I'm also a gypsy soul. And I make plans and I set goals, and I really consider my SUV and my tiny home, the cottage, are both my homes. I can move back and forth from one to the other and live in either one of them very comfortably. And if you don't believe me, the proof is in the pudding of the videos, because over the course of the last, I started my channel in 2019. I have over 1,000 videos. So if there's not proof in that I love what I'm doing, both at the tiny home and in my SUV, which is Happy Haven, and formerly I lived in Serenity sedan, which was an Acura, a mid-sized car, then I don't know what to tell you. I've traveled 100,000 miles, seen all 50 states except for Alaska, and I know many of you know this, but a lot of you don't. And so my playlist is chock full, packed full of two different lifestyles that I embrace with much passion, both of them. All right, so May to September, I was in Michigan. It explains, I think, why I went to Michigan, is the experience, and oh my gosh, was it a beautiful experience, living outdoors and working as a housekeeper. A whole segment of videos on that too. And then October through December, I had an arborist come and beautify my acreage, half acreage, a little more. Got a driveway, an RV spot. I got blinds on the screened-in porch. A lot of big deals for me, and everything I paid cash for. So I thank God every single day, and I live an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is everything to me. I think it changes your life. So I feel very blessed, but everything I paid cash for, the carport, the shed, the patio, and also 5 cleara bushes, which will provide privacy for me, and 5 azaleas alongside the house, which I look forward to those growing more in the spring. So that's the capsule, guys. That's 2024. What did you do in 2024? Wow. Living life large. Back here in Arizona now. And tomorrow we will ring in a new year, as they say. This is perhaps, most likely, my last time here. I have been coming to the desert since my first Women's Rubber Tramp Rendezvous and Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, WRTR and RTR. Bob Wells, Cheap Bar Living, if you're not familiar. I missed 2 years between 2019 and now. I'm here in 2024. In a nutshell, God is closing a door on this season since 2019. Much more on this in another video. And I do believe I'm going to be doing a live, my very first live, not 100%, but I think we're going to pull it off, with Marie from RV Camp Her. RVCAMPHER. She's a hoot. Met her, well, she knew me from the channel, and then I met her, I think 2 years ago. She came to my meetup. What a beautiful soul. And I look forward to chit-chatting with her, because we have a lot of similarities. And we're going to, I think, do a live talking about those. I may do a video before that. I may do it after that, kind of like a sum it up video. Or I might not do a video. I might just do the live, depending upon how many views it gets and how well it does. You know, how many people see it. So that is the 2 topics about 2020. But I am also going to be making changes to the channel. I have been thinking long and hard on this. I do believe, now this is never set in stone, but I am going to be doing 1 video a week. I think I'm going to be posting it. I only don't say for sure, because then I end up changing, on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So whatever time that is for you. I'm gonna go into a less is more season. Like my tiny home, Cozy Nest Cottage, less is more. Happy Haven, my SUV, less is more. And I think that is going to be my motto for 2025 with my channel and my life. I am still going to travel. I still will most likely head west in the summer for a new experience, a work camping experience. You'll have to subscribe, click the bell, and give this one a thumbs up so that you don't get lost in the journey. But I think that I will head out again and work. I need to rebuild my bank account. I don't have pressing projects in 2025 that have to do with the tiny house. I'm going to be working on some different mindset stuff within myself, and I think that will be one of my future upcoming new videos that I do once a week. to explain that more to you rather than belabor that now. But that's the beauty of traveling too. I spent 2 days, 1 day stationary at a rest area and one a half a day. And, you know, I try to plug into the Lord and what He's telling me and where He wants me to go, what He wants me to do. I journal. I've talked to a couple friends, and a lot of things are coming together for me because it's been a couple crazy years, both with building the tiny home, first finding the land, which I did videos on that, divine intervention. That's all I can say on that one. And then I'm getting, I don't want to say more settled, because I'm a settled person. I'm grounded. You can be grounded and a gypsy soul at the same time, because I'm grounded emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I'm grounded. Physically, I'm grounded wherever I'm at. People have often asked me, like, where's your favorite place? And you know, I'm all about living in the moment. Wherever I am, it's my favorite place, including right now, the here and now, because we don't know whether we have tomorrow or not. Okay, guys, so that's it as far as the changes to the channel. I did take a few notes on that, and so I don't think I'll revisit that later. Let me see, it was supposed to be on a folded piece of paper, so where is that at? Did it unfold itself? Yeah, it's just, I'm going to be covering, topics that are sometimes a little deeper, here it is. A mirage, something deeply personal to something lighthearted, maybe stories, things that I've encountered over the course of a week, lessons learned, how I'm moving forward, which I just covered a little bit of that, which I'll be talking about more in depth. Funny happenings, maybe just a recap of the week. Because for years now, I've been posting anywhere from 2 up to 7 days a week. I've enjoyed every bit of it. Without my channel, I would not have met some of you most wonderful people. You know who you are. You know, Teresa and I, the lady that I did the van tour of, we met at Mill Creek Campground for the first time and went to Mackinac City together. What a blessing. Back in the day, I did something called Sit and Share Sundays, and that reached a lot more people, and that's my goal. I love talking about deeper subjects. I love the Lord. Jesus is my everything. I'd like nothing more than for you to know Him. But I go into just life things too, just things that are happening that other people can relate to. But again, it'll be wherever God leads me, and going into a less is more season on my channel. So yeah, this has just been some reflection today, some connecting the dots over the course of the last year, maybe sharing some things about what newcomers can expect on my channel. My mottos are living in the moment, gratitude changes everything, and living life large. And I wish all of that for all of you. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Going shortly to meet Debbie, that I have interviewed both in Michigan and Arizona. We're going to have lunch together with her new husband, and I've not met him yet. So I'm so excited. Debbie got married. How cool is that? So, yes, it's a wonderful day. I am eating some healthy red mill oatmeal with raisins and granola, and having some coffee. And then we'll be off to the next venture of the day here in Quartzsite, Arizona. I love you guys. Almost forgot. One of my huge mottos in this lifestyle and in life is faith over fear. And with that, blessings in your day and joy in your journey, wherever that may lead you. Or take you. Thanks for being here, guys. Delight in the desert.